Hello, I am Mac, at least for a day, and everything's going to be okay. And today on Dreams Feature Games, we're going to be playing a game not because it's really good, not because it's the kind of game I like, but because it's funny. Yes, we're going to play this game for the lulz. This game is called Super Noob Obby Roblox. So, if you're not familiar with Roblox, which a lot of people are, but Roblox is in a way a lot like Dreams. It is a player content created game where you can make your own levels and all that. Unfortunately, I know a bit about Roblox because I work in a school and I have students that will play Roblox in their spare time. Unfortunately, the vast majority of Roblox seems to be these obbies, which is basically a platformer. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not dissing Roblox. There is a lot of good content on there. There's like, prison escape games and like theme parks to play in, stuff like that. But from what I've seen, a vast majority of the levels are these obbies. And correct me if I'm wrong, and I probably am, but I think obby stands for obstacle. So I think obbies are like obstacle courses. But anyway, I've rambled enough. We're going to play Super Noob Obby, and the creator Hypertronik, I think, made this as kind of a tongue-in-cheek joke because he called it Super Noob Obby. So we're just going to go ahead and play it, even though, as you may know, I really don't like platformers. But these red things kill you. Let's go ahead and... So yeah, of course, they put the Roblox death sound, which is the often memed sound effect. When you die, you just say oof, even though your body is blowing apart, which is pretty funny. And so yeah, no music, just jumping on obstacles, and when you die, you say oof. And this is a really big one too. I'm gonna try to get. Oh, we're gonna try to get through most of this. He did a pretty good job of making. Oh no, making the character look kind of like a Roblox character. It's not exactly, but it's similar. I think Roblox is owned by Microsoft. I'm not sure though. I think it was basically Microsoft's attempt at a Minecraft-like game. Although they're actually pretty different. Minecraft is procedurally generated areas, and Roblox is player-made areas. So basically these obbies are made by, people that aren't too creative. They just plunk a bunch of simple shapes in and make it into a platformer, which happens in Dreams some too, although they aren't usually as bad as this. This guy purposefully made this area out of really simple shapes. It's actually much easier to make something really artistic and cool looking in Dreams. It's a lot harder in Roblox, I think. I don't know all about Roblox. I think Roblox has a lot of pre-made assets, but I really don't know for sure. Of course, in Dreams, it's a lot easier to make your own pre-made asset. Ah! So annoying. So, oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this, guys. Can I just jump over the square instead of jumping diagonally? Maybe, maybe not. Might not be able to get good enough running jump. Oh, almost. Might be able to do it this way. Oh my goodness. I don't want to totally diss these obbies. They do help my students that play them develop some hand-eye coordination. Oh my goodness. But There's not much value in them other than that. Okay. Please don't tell me these are the kind that like fall down after you touch them. Oh my goodness. Super Noob Obby, everybody. uh, but yeah, there's no music in here. I wish he would add some music. I think, pretty sure some Roblox obbies have music, but maybe a lot of them don't. So he is kind of making fun of the ones that don't have any music and stuff. I just got to be more methodical about this and not talk as much. I'm sure there's no great reward at the end of all this. It's just an exercise in futility. Oh, these red ones don't kill you. How are you supposed to know if a red block kills you or doesn't kill you? There are some more creative ones in Roblox, like, ooh, I think that was bad. Like, they'll make obbies, like, inside of a person's stomach, and you have to jump on food objects to avoid the stomach acid and stuff like that. Those are a bit more creative, but a lot of them are just, oh my goodness, floating shapes in space. Like this. Oh my goodness, how much farther do I have to go? Oh joy. But yeah, I am not a fan of platformers ever. Okay, wait, so are the red deadly or the green? Yeah, it's the green, I think. No, it's the red. I just fell off the green that other time. Okay. What? Oh my gosh, the red around the checkpoint was deadly. Oh my goodness. I will not be beaten by Super Noob Obby. Now, what is the significance of that name? Is it saying that it's an obby for super noobs, or is it an obby made by a super noob? These are the important questions. Oh my goodness. Because I don't think, well, I mean, I am a super noob at obbies, so maybe that's why it is a good challenge level for me. I'm sure there are obby master kids out there. Oh my goodness. I do think it's a good... trying to give compliments to games, but not when they keep killing me. It is good that there are player content creation games like this out there. It's hard to say if Dreams... Oh my goodness. Dreams would exist if there hadn't already been some player creation things. Because would Media Molecule have thought of Little Big Planet if there wasn't already platforms for players to create stuff? I don't know. Oh my goodness. I'd like to kind of see... I'm just like rambling because there's nothing else better to do while I do this thing. But I would like to see some history of the history of the history. I would like to know... like how far back player creation games go. Like what was the earliest game that you could make a level, because they're more of a recent thing, like Mario Maker. Oh my goodness. And wait, which one killed me, the yellow or the red? It was the yellow. um Mario Maker, and what else? Obviously Minecraft kind of is, because while Minecraft worlds are procedurally generated, um, you can build stuff. And I think eventually people were allowed to program their own mini games and stuff into Minecraft. So Minecraft became more of a player created stuff, and all the mods and all that people did with Minecraft, because it was really easy. The developers of Minecraft purposefully made it so that it was easy to develop mods for it. So in a way, they kind of encouraged this whole trend of player game creation, and it's kind of grown in popularity from there. And really, I mean, it's a trend in like all of society, and internet and social media is, social media in general is user content creation. Like MySpace was one of the first most successful. I watched a video about the history of MySpace recently by Cold Fusion, but so MySpace got pretty popular, although it floundered and eventually died out. But it got popular, or rather it got bought out by a big company. People who originally created MySpace sold it to a rich company. I don't want to say who it was because I forget the exact name. I want to say Richard Murdoch, but that might be wrong. It might be somebody else. But they convinced him to buy MySpace because they explained how the owner of a social media like MySpace doesn't have to create content. All they do is create a platform, and the users create the content. They post their pictures, they post their blogs, etc., and that makes people interested and want to go to their pages and look and read stuff, and then they get exposed to ads and all that makes the company money. Where before, a website, all the content had to be made by the website creator, and they had to work really hard to make a website interesting to get people to come and see their ads and all that. But then social media came along, and suddenly all the content is being created by the users, which I think is definitely a good thing. Others might argue it's not totally good, but I think it's good. I think it's awesome. And that has, kind of led into game creation by players. I'm starting to get good at this. It's kind of scary. But anyway, so Roblox is another one of those game creation games. And so is Dreams. And in my opinion, Dreams is going to be considered one of the best eventually. It's in early access right now. And of course, don't use this video. Don't use this video as an example of what Dreams can do, because this is a level that has purposely been made to be very noobish, as you can tell from the title. But in Dreams, you can make really incredible artistic and gameplay, advanced gameplay type stuff. So it's not just platforms on Dreams, although there are still too many platformers in Dreams, but that's the fault of people that either like platforms. Oh, I forgot this kind. Some of them are fake pretend blocks. Oh my goodness. But what was I saying? Darn it. But yeah. Dreams has really good stuff, like the stuff I'm working on. Not to toot my own horn, but people are starting to. I mean, my definitely accurate bunny simulator has gotten really popular. It keeps getting likes even though I haven't updated it in a while. And my RPG Quest of Kadath is finally starting to get more popular now that I just updated it to version 0.3. People are starting to say, wow, this is going to be really epic and all that. And I'm planning to make it pretty epic too. But yeah, there's a lot of other really good content on Dreams as well, not just my own. But I hope to be considered a really good content creator on Dreams eventually. I mean, I've got a head start. I've got early access. So by the time the full release of Dreams happens, I will be one of the higher level people compared to other new people that come in for the full release. But they will be looking to me to play my content, I suppose. And honestly, what I'm really trying to do with the games I make is I want to raise the standard of games in Dreams. Like, I want to show people, look, you really can make a turn-based RPG with many, many hours of gameplay in Dreams. It's not just short little platformers and stuff. It is a platform where you can make like something close to a AAA game, or at least a really, really good indie game, not just a tiny little mini game. So people that might think that Dreams is a mini game maker, that's not true. You can make a full game with hours of gameplay. And I hope that people will look at the games I make and be inspired and say, hey, if he can make something that impressive, I want to make something that big, big and impressive. And obviously this is not one of those games, the one I'm playing right now, but that's my point, is that I want to inspire people to not just make. I'm about to give up on this, but I've come so far. I'm almost at the end. Oh man, and it's just gonna get harder, isn't it? Phooey. Is there some way I can make this easier? I doubt it. It's just hand-eye coordination. And it doesn't help that I talk. Made it. Ugh. Oh, that red one better not be deadly. It's not. It just was hard to get onto. I haven't checked yet, but I'm hoping that there's a way to make ground slippery, like if you could have ice, like maybe an ice skating game. That would be cool. Another game, well, no, I think my next game, which I'm not going to start anytime soon because Quest of Kadath is going to be really long, but I don't want to tell you what my idea for my next game is. It's a pretty cool thing. Actually, I might make a smaller game before that, but first I'm going to finish Quest of Kadath. But I've got a lot of ideas for really cool games. I will tell you one of my ideas. I want to make a chat bot. I know that sounds impossible, and in some ways it's not really feasible. You can't really make a machine learning algorithm in Dreams. The logic isn't complex enough for that. At least I don't think so. So it wouldn't be an actual chat bot, but I want to make something that looks and sounds like a chatbot. You can do voiceover. So what I want to do is I want to record all the sounds of the letters of the alphabet with my voice. And so instead of me speaking lines that the chatbot will say things using the sound effects that I've recorded. And really, it's not going to be that hard at all. I've got pretty much all the logic figured out on how to do it. It's basically just going to be a bunch of dialogue choices. You won't be able to type things in to, like, ask the chatbot stuff. That's not really feasible for Dreams, but I can give people dialogue choices so they can talk to the chatbot about different topics. Chatbot will say different funny things, and it will do it in a text-to-speech sounding voice. So that's a small project that I want to do. That won't be a really big thing, but that won't be until after Quest of Kadath, at least. Oh my gosh, no. Oh my gosh, no. Oh, oh, thank goodness we made it. Ugh. Are we almost there yet? Oh my gosh, don't tell me there's another side to go through after this. This is horrific. But yeah, I hope there's a way to make slippery terrain so that you could make like an ice skating game or something like that. I know puppets have settings on them that you can make their legs skate like they're skating. That might be the way to do it. Like, you wouldn't actually be able to make the sculpture itself slippery, but you could make the characters move as if they are skating. And of course, I know you would be able to make the sculpture shiny like it was ice. So you basically just make an ice skating rink with shiny looking ground that looks like ice, and make the characters skate along it like ice skaters, and just make a puppet that has ice skates on and all that. Oh man, I'm about ready to give up. I think we've seen enough. There's not going to be anything at the end of this except heartache and tears. I mean, just some kind of you won message and all of that. Oh, fine, I'll keep going. Oh no! And of course you can increase and decrease friction. That's probably how to do it, is to decrease the friction, the sliding friction of a sculpture, and that will allow things to slide along it. So that would be cool. And also like games like, you know, action adventure games that have ice block pushing puzzles where you push a block along the ice and it slides along. That's something else that we could do in Dreams. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, this one looks a bit easier. Famous last words. Oh, thank goodness. Please, let's get this over with. This is actually easier. He said as he almost died. Oh no. Lots of different surfaces, more chances to slip off. Maybe not. That wasn't too bad. I hate these ones. They're just a tiny thin little thingy. Wait, maybe there's a trick to this. Maybe if I jump... maybe if I jump to the side... I won't fall off as easily. Curse you, Super Noob Obby! It's really scary that I'm starting to get good at this. Okay, this is definitely a trap. One of these is fake. One of these is not fake. Yep. Saw that coming. Oop, don't go that way. Okay, it's got to change now, right? Oh, good. Yes! Haha, I guessed right. It's my gamer intuition. This is easier. I like these ones. Oh gosh. Oh, no! It was easy. I was too busy looking at the next part. Thank goodness they have respawn points. Of course, it's exactly the same in Roblox. You have these respawn points after each little obstacle section. Another version of the obby is Wipeout, where you have these obstacle courses, but in like pools of water, like, you know, the TV show Wipeout. That's kind of cool. Made it. It'd be a mean trick if these blocks were the deadly ones. The yellow part wasn't. Actually, well, I would make it really easy. Once you figured it out. Now, what would be really mean is if some of the blocks were deadly and some of the ground was not, and you had to figure that out through trial and error. Oh, jumping onto balls is the worst. But not too bad so far. We're so close. I can't give up now. As soon as I reach the end, it's just going to end. And that'll be the end. Not going to be any special reward, obviously. They really need to add music to this. But the whole point is to make it a not good thing. Not anything that is good. It's supposed to be super newbie. Okay, hopefully it's always the red ones that are deadly, and it's not going to trick me. I don't like tricks. Yay, we're at the end. More coming soon? Heck no. I'm not doing any more. Oh, come on, don't tell me there's no end. What? It doesn't exit you from the level? It doesn't even have a windscreen. Oh my gosh, that is the ultimate insult. They didn't even put a door to exit the level. You just have to exit yourself. Okay, well, that was Super Noob Obby. Kind of funny little game there. Did I give it a thumbs up? I did. But yeah, so anyways, hope you enjoyed my ramblings as I went through this silly little level. But anyway, that does it for today's Dreams feature game. I've been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day. And remember, everything is going to be okay.